What's up YouTube? Dougie Chong here. Welcome to today's episode where I'll be going over some options you have to buy your very own cryptocurrencies. This is the number one question I've been getting a lot recently, with crypto just taking off like no tomorrow. I won't be explaining what cryptocurrencies are in this video, and it has pulled back a little, so maybe it might be a good time to buy some if you have not already. But the four exchanges I will be reviewing today are Coinbase, Coinsquare, and Wealthsimple Trade. I know, one of these exchanges does not sound like the others. I'll mention that there are various other exchanges out there, such as Coinsmart, but it's really hard to tell how legitimate these exchanges are with a new industry such as crypto. If the rates seem too good to be true, they just don't have any fees anywhere, their Bitcoin prices are just a lot lower than anywhere else, then the exchange probably is a fraud, like Quadriga CX, which is now defunct. It was one of the premier exchanges here in Canada. Or even if the exchange is not a fraud, they could just be susceptible to more hacks since they do not spend the proper money on security. I have referral links to all these exchanges in the description below if you want to sign up and get your account started. I'll start with Coinbase, and I'll start with the biggest con I found with this exchange, and that's that they overcharge for Bitcoin specifically. They seem to charge around $52,900 per Bitcoin, when Wealthsimple Trade, Coinsquare, and a few other exchanges were around that $51,700 amount. If it's a little bit, maybe a few $100s off, it's okay, but being a few $1,000s off, that's a pretty big price difference. Can you imagine something like Tesla stock selling for 1% higher on a different exchange? Nobody in their right mind would buy it. But beginner investors might not notice, just buy anyways. They might see the hype and see that Coinbase is the easiest account to get started, see no deposit fees, no withdrawal fees, and they'll just buy that Bitcoin thinking it's the same price everywhere. So that's my big PSA for Coinbase. Check how much they're charging for the Bitcoin. It's probably going to be higher than other exchanges. And if you wanted to sell that Bitcoin that you bought for like $52,900 immediately, you would be down about $1,000. All exchanges have this difference in price to some extent, but I think Coinbase is slightly worse than the others. This screenshot shows the spread you can expect for buying a Bitcoin versus selling one. Another con with Coinbase, which the CEO actually sent an email to everyone that said it was fixed just earlier today, but it's that they need a phone number to be verified before you can get your account started. This makes sense to some extent because you do not need a bank account to do withdrawals. You just need to sign up with a piece of ID. You need the front, the back, and a proof of address. So I think those pieces of information should limit fake and duplicate accounts to some extent. But their systems were actually completely overwhelmed, and I wasn't even able to sign up for an account because the SMS verification could not go through. And the final con about Coinbase, I put a limit order for a certain amount, and the market price actually went above that limit order, so it should have filled in theory, but the order just kind of got stuck. It wouldn't fill, so I actually ended up canceling the order, putting in a market order, and filled at the higher price, so I got more money for my Bitcoin. It was just a little strange of an experience. Of course, there are some uses for Coinbase, otherwise I wouldn't use it at all. I wouldn't even be reviewing it, and it's the main feature that they have a $0 withdrawal fee. I found that their sell price for Ethereum was pretty comparable to Coinsquare and others, and then with that 0% withdrawal fee, it's much better than Coinsquare's 2%. Having the ability to withdraw and fund your account in cryptocurrencies is very important so that you're not stuck on that one exchange. All these exchanges allow you to do this except for Wealthsimple Crypto. I was kind of disappointed that they did not have this feature in place. Alright, now on to Coinbase. Coinbase is probably one of the most popular exchanges out there. They are headquartered in the US. Maybe Binance is the only exchange ahead of them. They have been around for quite some time, and the functionality of the exchange will differ depending on where you are located. However, most functionality will be for US residents, as Canadians cannot withdraw or fund in Canadian dollars directly from their bank account. Coinbase is also thinking about IPOing soon, so that could be another avenue how you could invest in crypto. So as a Canadian, I just use this exchange to store a little bit of crypto that I don't want on the other exchanges, just to diversify across the exchanges. I'll stress that it's important not to hold a lot of crypto on these exchanges. They can be hacked, they can go bankrupt at any time. You don't really know or want to trust them as much as you trust something like TD Bank or CIBC. But most of your crypto investments should be in offline wallets that you have the keys for. You should make duplicates of these keys just in case a fire happens or you lose your keys somewhere. The other feature that I really like about Coinbase is that they have a learn to earn section. It's no secret that a lot of people and even a lot of crypto investors don't even know too much about cryptocurrencies in general. But this section allows you to watch a few quick videos about new emerging cryptocurrencies and earn a few dollars worth of the new tokens. I learned about a pretty cool new token called Compound built on the Ethereum blockchain that aims to give interest to cryptocurrency holders. Since a lot of cryptocurrency investors are just holding on to the asset for long term, it seems like a great idea to me. But again, when looking at new tokens and technologies, the difference between a fraud and a great idea is razor thin, and the security of the new technology is never guaranteed. Alright, now on to Coinsquare, probably the oldest cryptocurrency exchange here in Canada, and they are located in Toronto, Ontario. I remember back in the day, it was really between Quadriga CX and Coinsquare for cryptocurrency exchanges in Canada. And while Coinsquare had the much flashier and newer website, Quadriga offered much lower fees. I remember back in 2017, I remember dropping off a bank draft at a sketchy PO box just to avoid some fees with Coinsquare. In the end, the defunct bankrupt exchange known as Quadriga CX turned out to be a complete scam, so let that be a lesson to all of you new crypto investors. If the fees on exchange seem too good to be true, it probably is fake. Think about BitConnect. I think it was offering something like 100% interest or something stupid like that, and I think it's all like shut down now. The other thing I like about Coinsquare is that they have a quick trade feature that allows beginners to just buy and sell cryptocurrencies really fast. They also have an advanced trade feature that lets you set the different limits that you want and see different cryptocurrency orders. This is a huge advantage over the other exchanges because a lot of the other exchanges just do markets or simple limit orders, and they don't let you see all the orders going in and don't really let you control what price you are buying and selling at. I haven't had all positive experiences with Coinsquare though. They once ran a promo where they were supposed to deposit $20 in your account when you deposited a certain amount. I filled all the requirements. They wouldn't send the promotional amount till I emailed them quite a few times to bother them just to give the amount. So make sure you get your bonus offers. Speaking of bonus offers, if you use my link in the description below, you can get I think maybe $10 or $20 free when you sign up for Coinsquare. Alright, now on to Wealthsimple Trade. I made a complete dedicated video on Wealthsimple Trade in the past. I'll leave a link in the description below. But that's basically one of the main pros is that you can trade traditional assets as well as crypto assets in one account. The main cons with using Wealthsimple Trade are that you cannot fund or withdraw with cryptos. So if they're just gonna allow you to only sell one Bitcoin for $1, that's it, you're kind of stuck with that. You cannot withdraw your Bitcoin to some other exchange and trade it there. They also only allow buying and selling of Bitcoin and Ethereum currently, which keeps to their name of being simple, but it does not allow for a lot of diversity. All of these exchanges have two-factor authentication using the Google Authenticator app, and I highly recommend turning this feature on. I'll show a summary table of all the features of the different exchanges here. I know it's a lot to take in. As you can see, a lot of exchanges have different strengths and weaknesses, which is why I used them all for different purposes. No one exchange dominates in all categories. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave a like if this video helped you at all, and don't forget to comment your favorite exchange. Also, feel free to leave any other questions you have about the above exchanges in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that big red button and subscribe if you have not already. Enjoy the rest of your day and see you in the next video.